you don't mind, what all stocks do you have, give or take? Just a couple.
Uh,
What's your three best ones?
my three best ones are Tesla. Been doing really good with that. I love everything Elon does. He's probably the smartest man alive, so I'm not going to bet against him.
Yeah.
Another one is called Plug Power. They make hydrogen cell batteries, and they have contracts with Amazon, Walmart, and Home Depot. Pretty much any forklifts for those three companies run off these hydrogen cell batteries, and they just had a huge January. They got a South Korean company invested $1.5 billion into them. And then they're talking about this French company going in a joint partnership with. So I'm looking for big things from them in the coming future. And another one I just recently got on. It's called Workhorse. It's an electric vehicle company, but with Biden saying he's going to switch all government vehicles to electric over this term, Workhorse is the only American company that has a bid on that contract. And Biden also said he wants to support America and go with American companies. So it's looking like they're going to get it.
That's good though. That uh, with Biden, I think that's ultimately good. I think that's good to eventually go electric. I mean, I think that's the way everything's going.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. If you
I mean,
just look at all the other companies, pretty much Tesla might have started it, but pretty much every car company is working on electric vehicles now.
I think what was it? I think it was GM. Was it GM? Was it Ford? It was GM. Yeah, they said they were going to have all their vehicles. I'm going to look that up. But one of those two said they were going to have all their vehicle fleets electric by like 2036 or something like that. I want to place my money on GM. I think it was.
Yeah. I, I I know a lot of companies have been transitioning. I'm not sure exactly which company said that though. It says right here, Volvo cars to be all electric by 2030.
Okay. So Volvo, let me see. General. Ford makes $29 million commitment to electric driving and self-driving cars as well.
Yeah, I,
Uh,
I would say just about every car company will be transitioning to electric in the not too distant future.
yeah, according to CNBC, General Motors plans to exclusively offer electric vehicles by 2035.
Okay.
So now to the self-driving vehicles, I know with Tesla they have these. Would you trust that? Like if you were driving with kids in the car, everything, would you try it, or would it be just something that you would just do like on a by yourself?
Um, I would not do it with the first model. I would wait a few years, let them get any kinks out. At with any like new technology, you have to you can't be the first one because the first model's never
Yeah,
perfect.
no.
And I know Tesla's been really big into getting self-driving cars. There's been a lot of rumors lately that Apple's working on self-driving cars.
Oh, wow.
So uh, we'll see who the first one to get there is, but I would still wait a little while. Like you don't want to be the guinea pig for something like that.
No, now if I was me, if I had one and my vehicle could self-drive, I would not try it on the turnpike, like the West Virginia Turnpike. But if I'm in the middle of Kansas, sure, give me a straight.
Oh yeah,
maybe give me a couple little turns. That way I can still have reaction time.
Yeah,
On seven.
maybe maybe if we're driving to Morgantown, it's a little curvy, but it's fairly straight for the most part.
Yeah, you got time to react. If it doesn't start turning, then okay, time to take over this. I think that'd be pretty interesting. I would, like I said, I think the last time we talked, I would love to buy Tesla. That's like one of my top three cars that I would ever buy.
Oh yeah, I've been telling my girlfriend for at least 2, 3 years now. As soon as Tesla makes us rich, a Tesla's the first thing I'm buying.
So when you told me last time, when did you originally buy that stock?
Um, well, I had it pre-pandemic, but then I sold everything out because I kind of saw what was coming. I thought the virus was going to get a lot worse, and
Mhm.
then we went into the lockdown, and pretty much the whole stock market plummeted. And I got back in, and I've been holding since uh, the end of March, probably.
So when did you get out? When did you get back in? What was the price? Do you remember, give or take?
Give me 1 second. I can check. Uh, my average price on the shares of Tesla I have right now is 547 a share, and it's at 850 right
Okay,
now.
that's
When it hit the pandemic, it was about 180 pre-pandemic, and then the pandemic dropped it down to 72. So about a little over $100 it took off. But that was also pre-split when they did the 5-to-1 split. So it was actually a $500 drop in the
that's pretty
price.
good. That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah. So
When do you ever plan on selling?
um if I needed money really bad,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I think Tesla will be the most valuable company in the world one day. And I don't want to, it's done so well for me now when all the analysts have always been saying it's a bubble, it's going to drop, it can't keep this up. And then it just got higher and higher. So I'm going to hold on to it until I absolutely can't.
Do you have it's a really good stock. I don't see it ever
Yeah.
going down unless there's something like last March that happens or anything like that. I think for the
Yeah.
foreseeable future, it's going to continuously go up.